Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I am pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary texts and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer, kids' room, the garage. You know how we've been doing it. I am so glad you're here, and thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry. Thank you for taking a bit of your time and spending it with me in this way. So I'm glad you're here. This is for the 15th Sunday after Pentecost. We're kind of looking at the gospel lesson. It's like we just, last week, lost coin, lost sheep. It's like, we can do a children's sermon about this. And then this one, the shrewd manager, or what? I've really got one springboard. Maybe I have 1.5. The 1.5, the half is kind of like sometimes we hear something and we go, what? What's going on? And it reminds me of a couple of weeks ago where the text really drove me to look at the larger picture of the gospel, that we get this kind of a little micro, we're looking at this much and we need to expand it out, things like that. But so it really causes me to go, what? The springboard I am going with is God gives us gifts and calls us to use what we have. God calls us to use the things that have been placed in our lap and use it for the benefit of the kingdom. God, or the kingdom, I like how to say it that way. But God calls us to use the gifts that we have. And that might be a story about, like, one of my favorite stories. It's in a book by Dave Daubert, and it's not Reclaiming the L Word. That was I'm trying to think of which book from Dave Daubert. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he talks about how two things. When God is on a mission, and God is on a mission no matter what, and invites us to be part of it. And that is one of the things that we get called to be part of this mission. We get called to make a difference in this world. And so in that book, he tells a story about how we all have gifts that we can give. We all have gifts that we can share. And he tells a story about a man who, when asked what he was good at, what his passion was, he goes, all I can do is make model airplanes. So he uses that at the urging of either his pastor or other folks in the congregation. He sets up an after-school ministry to make model airplanes with middle school kids and high school kids, and as an outreach, as a way of connecting. And what a wonderful gift, and using what God has given us, because there's times we go, I don't know what God can use with me, and this would be interesting takeoff for our other sermon, but this, to talk about the kids, it's like, so what do you like to do? What are you good at? And not even what are you good at? What do you have passion about? What do you really like to do? I love to jump rope. Yeah. I bet there are folks out there that are just begging to have someone to play and to jump rope. There's a story about a Washougal man who is a town near where I live. I live in Camas, Washington, and there's Washougal, and there's a story about a man and it was about the time of shutdown. Maybe not about that time. It was about the time that that baseball went on strike and they weren't having the games. And he decided for a year he was going to play catch with a stranger, someone he didn't know. And as he said, he goes, it was just playing catch until it wasn't. And there was something that happened in that. And I love this image of kids using what they are passionate about, what they like to do, and about how giving them a new lens to look at that's using what God has placed in your lap, the gifts that we've been given, and how we can use that to share love and kindness and grace. So anyway, that's my springboard. that we're going with, because I look at this and I go, what? But I think there's something there about God using us, using what God has placed in our laps as a gift and as for expanding the kingdom, being faithful with what we've been given. So, all right, that's my that's the children's, that's the Dollar Store Children's Sermon. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your work in the gospel, and thank you for the work you're doing with your kids and your parents and your congregations. You are rocking it, my friends. All right, peace, and we'll see you next time.